Came to this parking garage to skate and have a conversation with June, so make sure you subscribe for some more shoe review and honest content. And let's start talking to June. This is June. You probably know June from my videos. I'm gonna pretend like I just met you. Today we have a guest. So Cariuma gives June shoes, right?
They auto ship me shoes every month, so like, just pile up shoes, you know?
There's so many.
It's not a bad thing though. I mean, I'm stocked.
it's not.
I literally can skate like for the rest of my life
and
without ever having to like buy another pair of shoes again.
I know, right?
Like,
seriously.
even like the amount that I have now. You want me to try out?
Yeah, right. Oh. Oh shoot, is it a line?
Oh,
shoot.
you want it to be a line?
Oh shoot, it's a line, dude. Oh wow. Wow! This line is, oh my God, I can't believe this line is still going.
It's still going?
I can't believe this is still happening right now. Oh! The line, but I can't believe that this is the longest line ever filmed. Oh my God.
There's a pole there.
We're gonna do like a podcast, but we're gonna be skating the whole time. So that's what this video is right now. It's gonna be a long form video of us skating this manual pad and probably some flat ground around here. And then we're just gonna talk about, there's a situation with Dwindle where they got sold 6 months ago, but then they
fired Bill Weiss. He's the one who started like Madness. Yeah, and then like most of the Madness team just quit with him too, because they only have like 4 riders right now.
I mean, that makes sense. Usually every skate team's like a family.
Yeah.
So like,
rest in peace, Madness, dude. They're sick.
I feel like if any like corporate company tries to buy like skateboarding,
yeah, oh,
like, it never really works.
It's all bad news.
They're just like, we're over it.
Dwindle is slowly dwindling.
Well, who else is on Dwindle? Or what other board companies are under Dwindle?
Blind.
Oh, Blind is?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Almost,
like I've
maybe?
seen Blind in Target, so I think they're already,
Yeah.
they already sold.
Tensor.
Enjoy. Does anybody
Madness.
buy Tensors anymore?
Probably not. I'm surprised they're still around, to be honest. I don't even see Tensors anymore like out in the wild. But I mean, Daywan's on Tensor. I think like a lot of the Almost dudes were getting Tensor because they were out of the same like distribution. I think a lot of like the Dwindle board companies have like a lot of their riders probably have like Tensor.
What do we know what the company was that bought that company?
I don't know. I don't really know the details of that. I just like saw stuff about it on Instagram and I was like, oh, that sucks. And then like I kind of looked into it, yeah, and then I like looked at the Madness page and there's just like almost like 200 comments of just people just saying like
that makes sense. Yeah. So when they bought it, they bought the IP for Madness probably and then just fired the guy that
No, it was Dwindle. So Dwindle was out of like El Segundo, and then they moved it to like Murrieta, like by where Mike lives. They wanted like the people who were working at like the El Segundo like main office or where they were out of to start commuting down to Murrieta, and a lot of them were just like, hell no.
Yeah.
And so I think
how far a drive is that? Like an hour, 2 hours?
Probably around there. Yeah, it's pretty far. Paul was saying like, I think that was kind of a way to try and weed out a lot of the people, like the employees too, to like kind of make cuts by like saying like, oh, you have to go in office, you know, you have to make that commute.
Yeah.
So I think it kind of started from there, and then they're just, when they fired Weiss recently, like it just all went to shit. Like like everyone left. And
so Dwindle's a distributor. They put their board company under them as a distributor. Why did they have grounds to fire the other dude?
I don't know. I don't really know how all of that shit works. Oh, really, dude. But oh shit, he's got the mafia.
He's like, oh, mafia? Some other people just walked into the garage that were skating and...
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know how all the politics and shit
I don't know how that works either.
I try to stay out of like all that bullshit unless it just pops up. I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But I don't really know how like everything works in the skate industry.
Okay, I'll just do like a kickflip manual.
Okay, do that.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Oh my God, buy his shoelaces. Oh my God, buy his shoelaces at extendedwearlaces.com. Oh my God. Buy his insoles when they come out.
Oh, if I land this one, then you have to buy everything and subscribe 2 times.
Oh, shit. Oh my God.
I didn't say anything about rolling away. You think I could do a nollie tray flip on flat ground pretty good?
Nollie tray flip on flat ground?
Yeah, like first try.
First try? I don't know about first try.
Okay, we'll watch this.
You're not really a first try kind of guy, Christian. Damn, he did it though.
I'm gonna do a good nollie tray flip now, okay?
Okay, please.
Okay,
yeah.
you ready?
Oh.
Oh, but have you ever seen me do a hard? Actually, I don't want to break my board. Sometimes I break it when I try hard flips. Okay, real quick, before we go back to the conversation, one more flat ground trick. What should I do?
I think you know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, switch back heel. What you want? All right, switch back heel. All right.
Yeah.
Right here, dog.
He said, I don't want to do a hard flip because I think I'm going to break my board. He does one switchback heel and he breaks his board.
I know something that's interesting to you. Doing manuals, June.
I hate manuals. That's why I started skating rails recently.
Oh yeah, you did a kickflip feeble on a rail?
Yeah, I did a kickflip feeble on a rail.
I have no idea.
I learned how to do that.
I saw that, I thought it was someone else, because also you had pants on it.
Yeah, that's another thing too. That's what I'm getting. My interest is going towards pants too.
It kind of makes sense.
Oh.
We started skating, we got warmed up a little bit, and I was like, wait, come here, sit down.
Yeah, now we're going to have to warm up for like another 30 minutes because we're old.
We'll film some tricks and stuff, so there'll be like some skating at mostly of June. I'll do a kickflip manual.
Yeah, do that.
That's
or
my
switchback heel because you got those really good, especially in these shoes.
Yeah, I'll do switchback heel because I got these 808s that the review just came out for a little bit ago, so go watch that in the description. All right, what's the biggest difference between skating when you're 25 and skating now that you're almost 30?
Well, I mean, 25, I'm already starting to feel like my body is like not able to do what it used to.
Okay, 20.
Like 20, if I was 20, dude, I was skating every single day, like 8-hour days, like, and then I'd still be like fine. Like the next day after I'd skate the whole day, like I would wake up and feel fine. Like I could go skate another 8 hours. But now, like that I'm 30 or about to be 30, dude, if I skate like even 5 hours without like cramping up and needing to just go home, like that would be a good day for me. And then the next day and the next 2 days, really, I still feel horrible. Like my legs and like my knees and everything just hurts.
What have you done to try to like combat that crappy feeling?
Stretching.
Stretching?
Before the session, having my massage gun. Like on my thighs and like my calves, dude, it makes such a big difference. I would be able to just show up at the skate park, like when I was I'd just show up and then I'd just go right into skating. Like I'd put my stuff down and just start skating. Now I'm just like, put my stuff down, take 15 minutes to like stretch and like, you know, loosen up the muscles a little bit. And then like do a couple like shove-its, you know? And be like, all right, I'm starting to feel, you know,
front pop,
a little better, you know, just like going through the basics.
Do you do anything else outside of skating and before you skate so you can skate?
No. I used to run, there was a time like during COVID where I'd run like 6 to 8 miles a day. And like I was feeling okay. Yeah.
That much?
Yeah.
Like on the street?
Yeah, like around like the neighborhood, and then I'd get off of work, and then I'd just go run like 2 laps around the neighborhood, which is like 1.3 miles, and then it would get dark, so I'd go to the park across the street right after, where it had lights, and I'd do like 10 laps around the park.
That's when we would go, when the pandemic stuff happened, we would go and skate Sunset Hills and like, and Macramel. That was around that time?
It was around that time, yeah, all the way up until like 2020, like early 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you feel like when you were running a lot, like did you feel like it helped with skating at all?
It helped me skate longer. I'd still have to like stretch and everything, but it definitely helped me like skate longer. Like I could start at like 9 a.m. and, you know, finish the day skating like around 4 or 5.
You still skate super long though, because every time we go skate, you're skating more than I am usually the majority of the time.
No, I just like don't take breaks throughout the day, just like or throughout the session. So I'll just skate like for 4 or 5 hours, like just straight. And then I'd get tired. If I were to like take like 5-minute breaks every, you know, like 30 minutes, then I could probably skate a lot longer. But I just don't like sitting down because I get like my body just kind of starts to like tighten up a little bit. My muscles kind of start to tighten up a little bit if I sit down for too long. So like right now, like I'm gonna have to spend like another hour thanks to this, what we're doing right now.
We should have done this
stretch
before.
And like.
You know what's crazy is that we're not even that old.
Yeah, we're really not, because you know you got people who like Tony Hawk doing 900s at 50 years old, and I'm sitting here complaining.
Did he do it at 50? He did it at 48. Still, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because it's not impressive that he does it at 48.
Those couple years really made a difference. Remember he broke his femur? I think it was. Broke his femur. I guess like a lot of like the people that he was working with, and like
we're trying to convince him not to.
They were telling him like, dude, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't need to
like
prove
jump on your
You
board.
don't need to prove anything. Like,
exactly.
You're Tony Hawk, dude. You don't need to prove anything.
But my friend that works with him and like films and stuff was saying that like he like wouldn't let it go. Like he was like just driven to just do it regardless. Of like, I don't know if that's like good or bad. Yeah, I don't know if that's like a good thing or a bad thing, honestly, when I think about it. I don't want to be like 50 and like still be making like shoe reviews like, I gotta barrel heel this tensor for this shoe. I gotta make sure the boys know that you can take impact in these bad boys.
That's another thing about like getting older is just like you have to know like what your limits are at that point, you know? Like you don't want to like push yourself to the point where you're just gonna get really hurt, you know? If you don't feel like 100% confident that you can do it or like your body can take it, like just don't do it. It's not worth it.
I like struggle with that because like when I went to do the impact test with these at Memo, I was like, I don't know if I really want to jump down anything more than like once. And then I started nollie tray flipping that 3 block, and it's like it's not huge, but it's like a decent size. So like it's probably like maybe 4 feet tall, so it's not like that big. But like jumping down that for like 30, 40 minutes, like I wasn't like hurt, but I was definitely surprised that I was able to go as long as I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, maybe if I just keep doing it, then I'll be okay.
Yeah.
I might be able to jump down stuff like normal. Like
your body will just like get used to it. You're hoping that your body will just be like, oh.
Yeah. But it was okay. It didn't hurt too bad, or just like my hamstring started to hurt, so I just stopped.
Yeah. When that happens, it's like the last thing you want is like your leg like mid-air to like cramp up, and then you land wrong. And
exactly.
Definitely. Yeah, you have a problem with like knowing how to stop sometimes.
You do?
No, I get nervous sometimes like when you're trying a trick for a really long time that's like down something, and I'm just like, I just hope you don't get hurt. Because like sometimes I feel like you're still trying it, but you're getting farther and farther away, and I'm just like, dude, please don't like keep trying. I don't want you to get hurt.
I mean, at this point I don't do that shit anymore, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it was weird because it was like it would be like close, and then it'd be far away, and it was like I'd just keep trying until I felt like it'd come back and be close again, and I'd just be like abusing myself in the meantime. Like I'll start to figure it out in a second. Like I just keep trying, and it'll come to me. It's not a good tactic for skating downstairs.
No. You're a jumper, dude. I don't know how you do that shit, man.
I have these insoles that are coming out. They're gonna help me a lot with that. I got the samples that are like the final ones.
Oh, really?
I should have brought them with me, actually.
Let me get a pair.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you some. I don't know. They might be too much for you.
What do you mean too much?
If you're used to this, these shoes have like no insole in them, basically. Like that's.
I mean, it does have an insole, but
I mean, if you take it out, then
I think it's because of like the cork or something maybe that just kind of makes it like softer, but like the combination of cork and foam like work as well.
And also, it's like vegan foam, right? What is vegan foam? Like, what does that mean? It's made out of dirt.
It took me a hot minute to get used to them because of like how thick the soles were and like the shape of the toe. It's more like round, as opposed to like the other shoes that I was skating, which is like kind of more of a pointier toe.
Wait, which shoe is a pointier toe than
the Adidas that I would skate before?
Which ones?
Adidas. I don't remember, like Adidas typically have like a pointier toe, except for like the Campus, I believe it was. The Campus ones were like this, but a little bit more bulky. But yeah, it took me a while to get used to like the board feel and like the flick because it was more rounded. So
dude,
I had to like
adjust.
Out of these. Yeah, I mean these shoes are good. Like the impact protection isn't horrible. Like I've skated shoes with like paper thin insoles, you know, before.
Yeah.
And these are not bad.
If you like these long conversations, then leave a comment, let me know. We'll have other people on. Make sure you subscribe, and I love you guys. Bye.
Ow! Fuck!
You needed to stretch longer, dude.